Yeah, so our project is on Lego Rovers, and our basic idea was to make it interesting and make it simple and more. It shouldn't be intimidating for young kids and also for adults who are like who are not aware about who are not that much aware about technology and everything. So we've designed this. So this is the basic model, and this is the Lego board. This will be the motherboard or the Raspberry Pi, which we will program, and I'll explain how we will program it later on. This will be the camera, and there will be two motors over here. And you can, this will be like, you can change the size of the whole board, like of this board, and in that way you can like make it either smaller or make it as big as you want. And the users, they will be able to design the rover, the outer shell of the rover as they wish to. And so that's the basic idea. And for that we plan to make an application, an iPhone or iPad application. Yeah, so we are calling the project Lego Ants, and I'm not sure whether anyone will be able to see about it. Yeah. So this is just the quick interface of the iPhone application, as none of us both knew how to make iPhone application, so we just end up making drawing the interface. So this will be the first page. So Lego Ants, we have two modes, auto and remote control. When you enter the auto mode, there are 4 subsections: curiosity, my curiosity, recognition, and tasks. In curiosity, this is the curiosity bit. In this, what we plan to do is we plan to take the databases from NASA, which are the sets of instructions which were given to the Curiosity rover on Mars, and they are given on a specific date. So there will be a easy to understand interface with the dates on it. So suppose I click on the 19th of November 2012. So if I click on it, it will access it will look through the sets of instructions that were given to Curiosity, and on a scaled down version of all those movements, because Curiosity is a big object and like it moves on a much more bigger pace. So on a scaled down version, it performs all the exact procedures that were performed by Curiosity. And the second one is My Curiosity, in which we plan to make easy to use interface in which even small 5-year-old kids can type in, like suppose 50 units left, the second would be 38 units back, 23 units right. So, and when you enter these commands, the rover will follow these commands. And the units, you can change the units to either centimeters, inches, kilometers, or any known unit, mathematical unit. The third one is recognition. In recognition, suppose I take a picture of some object, some permanent object. I can take the image of that and enter it into the application. And when I hit search, the Lego rover starts searching the object, and the pattern for the search would be in this format, like in Fibonacci series, in that format. So if it starts over here, it will start in that way, and if it's on the South Pole, suppose it's on the South Pole, it will like cover the whole planet, but it will eventually search the thing. The fourth is the task. In the task, you can give it like give destination A and B. So you can enter the address for A and for B, and it will work out all the possible routes from A to B, and it will select the shortest possible route to go from A to B. And suppose it has an obstacle in the shortest route. It faces an obstacle. It stops over there, and from there it works out a completely new set of routes, and from those set of routes, it chooses the shortest route. And yeah, that's about it of the subsections. And if you go on remote control, it you can just play around with it. And using the same thing, we plan to it will be like a team or an army of those ants. And what we can do, we can have different sensors. We can have different sensors on, like, suppose we can have a team of 5 rovers, and on each one of the 5, we can have different sensors. Suppose on one we can have a sound detecting, like it will detect all the different sounds that are occurring on Mars planet, or it can, the other one can test the soil in different areas of the planet. And these teams of rovers will send back the information to Curiosity, and Curiosity will send back to Earth, because those small rovers don't have enough, they don't have enough potential to send back to Earth the information. So they send back to Curiosity, and Curiosity, as the main server of all the information, sends back the information to Earth. And that's about it. So we've done the programming for the functioning, like how it will perform all the tasks, like how it will, the remote control, and because we don't have the information, we don't have the databases about this, like what sets of instructions were performed on what date, so we haven't done that, but we have the other ones, so he's going to explain the programming. Do you want to connect? I'll just show it.
So we are not on the application because, as you said, none of us has the ability to create the application, but we can simulate it by computer on the impact, and just explain you the behavior of the menu and also the class function, because if I explain everything, it will work more. So basically, what I did is I created plenty of main functions. I created a variable named choice able to navigate into this menu, the menu legal plans, which either it is auto, RC, or help. It's choice. Once you enter into it, you can choose to its second screen. Well, there is a function, because we are not the hardware, we are simulated by a function to control each motor whether or not it turns left and the right, or it goes in straight direction. I wish I could put it in my Oh, no way. That's nice. Sorry about that. So, I assigned all the functions that I used in the program is the menu. The menu is the level answer menu. It allows to navigate between auto 1 and auto manual and help. Once we are in the auto menu, we can choose either curiosity, my curiosity, and everything. I'll just explain you how do we do to go back in the main menu. To go back in the main menu, you can just click on the button home, and you go back here. This is the main menu. This is the menu home. Just need to go back in the menu home. It puts the value B and I to 0 because this value are meant to to create a dump function into the program because so that is the function that I use to create the dump function in the program to create either it goes straight or it turns left or right. Each instruction in programming lasts for a certain time. It's not instantaneous. There is that's why I created a for function that increases the value to 255, and it seems that it can last for 1 second. And it has to go straight directly like this way. And this function you can create it by the menus that you can see in the for function and the last for function just below the go straight function. Home menu, it is the menu that we call when we want to give directly by pushing the button. This is the menu that I created to navigate into the auto menu between choice 2, choice 3, and choice 4. Either if it is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, I can navigate between the curiosity, my curiosity, recognition, and tasks. I will introduce you to the task function because it's the one that is probably the more complex. So that is task function. Here it is a task function. Once it is called, it initializes the function in the top is to define the location in x or y for the location and the destination where it wants to go. There is the orientation also of the robot in corresponding to the GPS collection data. It's meant to go directly in straight direction towards the object. I use the dump function to orient the object. S function is meant to create also a dump function without the for function with the current mix and stuff. And okay, so I use in the program. So I finished on the.
Yeah, so the main purpose of these rovers is to create an interest among youngsters and bring about bring in the knowledge about space and technology in the early stages of children, and it doesn't even even adults can use it because it's interesting and it's interactive and it's like you can really replicate whatever has happened with curiosity, so you can replicate all the movements. So it's, yeah, I find it interesting and